Hello, welcome to recapping episode 2 of E&E, and this time I'm actually joined by the EM Colton and the Ranger Armani. You're going to
Oh yeah.
yourselves.
Yeah, dog.
Alright. Hello, I have a marker here, so this episode I have to cut some stuff, so there'll be some really awkward, cuts here. So, last episode, please recap, we entered a winery winery. Actually, that entire bit.
Wizards of Wine.
Wizard of Wine.
Oh yeah, Wizards
Yeah.
of Wine, that's what it's called.
We actually
Uh-huh.
Wizard of Wine, and from there, we kill everything, never hang back after that at the town. And so, we have, what show was it? Was it Damien with us? It was
No, it was Adrian.
Adrian. We had Adrian with us to explain partly what happened to Aaron and their death. So more or less after that, we stayed the night in Aaron's house, and then we
It's not
retconned
the.
Aaron's
It's
house.
not. We didn't retcon that. I just
We
went back and said, hey.
retconned the line.
Yeah, because I realized, holy shit, that's too early. I shouldn't do that. And also, half of you guys weren't there, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
But
You know her.
but here, yeah. So it's the Burgermeister. I think it's Burgermeister Dmitry Kretskov, in Kretsk. That's it.
So we stayed the night to retcon the letter out to have a submission, like you said.
What letter?
Exactly.
Alright, so there's a letter that we haven't gotten yet, so you don't know, you don't just know this yet, Armani. But we got a letter from Sly inviting him to dinner.
What?
No, not. It was inviting you guys.
Yeah, he was inviting us to dinner. But we retconned her out, so that's later on.
You shouldn't have told him that. That kind of ruins the surprise.
Aww.
I figured I needed to get you guys
Or
to
the
go
shot.
east, and that was how I was gonna do it. And then I remembered, wait a minute, there's shit that you can do over here
You saved
in,
some
in,
bit?
in the Abbey, because you guys ended up going to the Abbey the next day.
Yeah, yeah.
The for those of you who don't know, the Abbey is the Abbey of Saint Markovia. Kretsk has
Oh my
this
god.
massive abbey, kind of on a hill overlooking the town, and they went and found it was completely it was ran down and like
Pretty fucked up.
it was pretty fucked up,
Minor
but it
spoilers
was
here, don't worry about that.
infested with mongrel folk, all of which belong to the Bellevue family. We don't know what happened to them quite yet. All we know is that the abbot created them, and then the abbot has pretty strong magical powers because he can just raise people from the dead. And I don't know if he's just sitting on a pile of diamonds and casting Revivify just over and over, or what. But you're gonna have to find out.
You should tell him about Dominic. Dominic.
Oh my god.
That was so fucking dumb, dude.
They
Oh my
had-
god.
In Kretsk, they have a shrine to the Morning Lord, which is they're one of their gods. And Dominic went up and hugged one of the statues, and
He high
able
rolled
to
to
kill-
hug the statue.
he no he
no,
hugged
it
the
was
statue
it was
and then
deception, no.
persuaded everyone or deceived everyone else into thinking that he had been hearing the voice of their god, and this
Yeah.
one zealot stayed and talked to him about trying to reopen the abbey because he thinks it would it would put Kretsk on the map a bit, might give a bit of hope to people there.
Well, that's what
And that's what prompted you to go investigate.
after that goofiness, we ended up getting into an outlet where things got creepy. We headed in past a weekly gate, and At this point now, Elaine Hermione has actually left her discussion. So when you remember Armani, when you remember where you are, chime back in so we can keep you up. But we had him there, and we knocked on the door, and you want to create what you said, Colton?
Oh, right, because Cameron was fucking around.
What was he doing?
They were waiting on. Sorry, I was gone when you were talking, so I just barely know what you're talking about. I was letting my cat out of my room.
Nah.
They Cameron was being impatient. When waiting on the mongrel folk to get back, and he knocked on the door. Heard her shout, "In a minute!" And that was fun. That was fun for everyone.
Yeah.
Not him, but he thought he was gonna get like struck down.
We only did like 3
Smite him.
times though. We
Yeah.
really made that guy a lot.
A little bit.
Like, after that, we ended up going shy as he let us in, and we ended up
Yeah, and that was like the next session.
Yeah, next session, Spider Abomination, which had me very considering was it worth it on her damage roll. Like, I was
Was it
Yeah.
when I was staying down with the spider
yeah.
fucking teeth?
For those of you watching, Marcus has he has severe arachnophobia.
It wasn't all spider. It was like 20%. Only the
enough
face.
No,
spider.
she just had like spider mandibles and 8 eyes.
Like 8 human eyes. Creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's enough for me to kill her.
and she also had bat wings instead of arms, and she was insane.
We ended up having...
Also,
Oh.
can I talk about my minis that I bought today?
Alright, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I bought a gelatinous cube, and the bottom of it opens up, and I can put
Wait,
any
what?
medium-sized mini on the inside of it and put it back.
Kids fuck, dude. What?
Yeah, it's in my hand right now. I have one of the unpainted rogues in it right now. It's pretty cool. Also, I bought some werewolves and 2 werewolves and a phantom and a banshee.
Actually, I don't know if I should be scared or like amazed, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I don't know when I'm gonna use the gelatinous cube, but I know when.
Yeah, it doesn't really
exactly
fit
when
into
I'm
the
other ones.
Story
No,
much,
it
but-
totally does. It totally does.
Not yet, right?
Okay, giant square ooze that eats everything it can, and like, I think that's perfect.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
You find that in the dungeon or a house somewhere. You just
Yeah, I guess in the
you just-
dungeon.
You think it's like a skeleton floating towards you. It's actually just a pile of bones inside a gelatinous cube that you
Nah.
can't see.
Wow, that's really
Well, you
cool.
can't see it.
Yeah, no, it's notorious for being practically invisible until you get
Oh.
like real close to it. And by the time you get close to it, I mean it could swallow you and eat you.
Is it fast or is it like?
I
Like,
actually don't
sluggish?
know. I'd have to look at the stat block. I don't think it's like 30-foot movement speed, but the entire idea is that you put it in a cramped space.
Well, after the whole spider shit, we met the Atlas and his bride, her squad.
Yeah, Vasilka.
Which we also haven't pissed him off and we almost smite his Dominic again.
He didn't almost smite Dominic.
His eyes are really white and yellow, technically. You were close to smiting him.
He just got a little angry. He just got a
Yep,
little angry.
yeah.
He's got a little
no,
angry.
no.
I forget. Oh, right, because he was questioning his plan of that working. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
The abbot's fucking insane. I wouldn't trust him.
Well, it's kind of the best option. currently.
Maybe I shouldn't say that.
I mean, I don't trust him, but currently it's the best option.
Yeah, I mean, Strahd would just outright kill you. Also, can I talk about the fact that I might use Strahd's stat block, not from Curse of Strahd, but from the other book, from
Ooh.
Eye of Ruin,
That would be cool.
because he's a lot stronger in Eye of Ruin. is.
I think I never seen a harder version of Strahd.
I think the challenge rating of Strahd in Curse of Strahd is 11, but he definitely doesn't feel like an 11. And I think the one in I also, to be fair, Strahd's final boss encounter is gonna suck unless you run him really well, because there's like certain ways you gotta do it for it to work out and not
Like
suck.
min-max it?
No, not min-max it. Strategy.
Oh.
Oh.
No, not what we do.
You need, yeah, you guys don't strategize
Alright.
much, and I'm gonna start using that against you soon.
Yeah.
I think the most strategic encounter you guys had was the Vineyard Light encounter.
Where we I don't want him and help him.
Which honestly, that could have been so much easier for you guys. I was worried that the 30 needle blights were gonna TPK you. And to be fair, I gave you guys an easy way out of that. All Dominic had to do was destroy the Golthius staff, and it would kill all the blights in a 300-meter radius. So basically,
Is that the one
all
he
of
kept?
them.
Yeah.
That's the one he kept, and he hasn't used it. But when he does, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really interesting. I'm glad he kept it because that opens the road to some good opportunities. But
Sometimes I think he forgets he hasn't.
I feel like
yeah, he
he
didn't do you. He didn't do any favor, or he didn't do you guys any favors by not killing them.
I don't think that problematic later on. I hate mind control like fucking Strahd. That's a bad omen. But after we get out of and blow out, we head down to the Baron and the Baroness to inform them of a possible plan. But in order for the
Yeah.
plan to work, we require a wedding dress. So
Yeah. So, no, basically, the abbot went down, knocked on the Baron's door, told him, "I can raise Ilya, his youngest son who had died recently. It was actually his last son, and they can't have more children due to their age." He told him that he could bring him back from the dead if in exchange for a wedding dress for Visoka. Of course, he didn't say it was for Visoka. He just needed a wedding dress. And he had 3 days to provide one. Otherwise Visoka couldn't be brought back. But or not Visoka,
Wait, who?
Ilya can be brought back. Yeah, my bad. And honestly, I mean that's not horrible.
we head out.
Traveling at night though is fucking annoying.
That was
Huh?
we ended up going with and then having the night encounters.
Yeah, I'm gonna do travel better, guys. Trust.
It was all like
I
on
have
the
a-
spot too, so
You have a whole, yeah. A lot of that session was improvised, and to be honest, the session from Friday was very unproductive.
We
we got like 2 things done, and then we just
got
had
two-
pizza the entire time.
Yeah, we had pizza and talked shit, and it was funny. I liked it, but unproductive D&D session.
Yeah.
Plan to run another one this week. Absolutely will be better. I'll be prepped. We're in Velaki now, which there's so much to do in Velaki. You guys probably won't leave Velaki for a minute. Actually, that's a damn lie. You're gonna be leaving back to Kretsk. You're probably gonna want to go back to Velaki, or to Velaki. That's like something I guarantee you guys are gonna want to do. I
Is it
could
2
tell
times
you.
bigger than
I could
Kretsk?
give you guys. Huh?
Isn't it like way bigger than Kretz?
So this is basically the only. I wouldn't call it a major city, but it's the biggest town in Curse of Strahd, I think.
It's not bad.
It is. So it's like probably 10 times the size of Kretsk.
10 times what?
And it's pretty small though.
Kretsk is, yeah, tiny.
Was it like a wooden shack and dirt huts? Like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's what it
much,
is.
Times
yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, they were all cottages.
I thought there was at least like, you know, something to do there. Holy fuck.
It really wasn't. I didn't get everything immediately. Like, I remember asking if there was a shop and opening the shop.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
No R, no
Fake.
N, no nothing. The night, however, we had a Xiaomi, we had like, what, 3, 4 Xiaomis?
That was like 5.
5. Was it actually 5?
There were actually 7.
Oh,
I would say it was like maybe
There were
5,
7
6 or
Strahd
7
zombies
of
you
them.
ran into on the road with. Yeah.
There's one guy who's getting mauled, and there was like 3 behind Tristan. No, he's getting mauled by 2 of them.
I mean, I got the special one of the Strahd Xiaomis. Yeah, they're interesting. I won't spoil it if I'm on here.
What
Someone?
is?
The Strahd Xiaomis, he told me about them.
Oh, right. I gave Marcus bonus info because I have a habit of doing that. Because I need someone to talk to, and normally that would be him, but since he's in the campaign now, it's kind of hard. I'm going to stop doing that, by the way.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah, my bad. Would have been so helpful, but Death House has got some shit going on.
I really want to do that house, he's so creepy.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. No, it's crazy. Because Eye of Ruin is like a multiverse thing, and you go through like several different,
Fuck what?
you go through
Multiverse?
it kind of,
Yeah.
you go through several different campaign settings. You actually, I'm thinking about this, like, I feel like it would be kind of weird to have you guys go through, it would be kind of weird to have you guys go through Curse of Strahd and then play Eye of Ruin, but,
Is it like completely different or something?
no, because you go back to Ravenloft for a little bit. You go to
Where's that?
Ravenloft, you go to, that's, the campaign setting Curse of Strahd takes place in.
Oh.
So yeah, you go to Ravenloft, and you also go to, you go to Ravenloft, you go to the Planescape, you go to Eberron, you go everywhere. And that's what I'm slightly worried about, because you go back to Death House you go through the Death House dungeon for a bit, and also see Strahd in Death House.
Oh.
In Eye of Ruin. I don't actually know the context for that, I just know you do. I haven't read through it yet, I just bought it a few hours ago. But I'm excited, I feel like this could be good. And by the way, the you know how the okay,
Oh, is that everything we have to reach out now?
I think, yeah, but you know,
Oh,
Yeah, totally.
alright, nice. Well, one more thing before I end this. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Comment maybe, give me feedback. Anyway, thank you guys for coming on for this video.
oh, well,
Yeah,
one more
sorry,
thing, I fucking Tiamat
Huh?
Tiamat is in here. Let me just name off some of the people that are in Eye of Ruin real quick.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Serarak,
Alright.
Illustrial Silverhand, Kos the Betrayer,
Oh, no.
Wolf the Spider Queen.
Yeah.
That's gonna suck for you. 'Cause
Yeah.
Lord Soth, Miska the.
Yeah,
Oh my
from what
God!
people?
I've been reading it wrong the whole time. It's not Eye of Ruin. It's Eve of Ruin.
Oh, that sounds way less cool.
Alright.
I'm
It-
stupid.
It makes more sense, but still less cool. Alright, well, I guess that's where it ends officially now.
Probably should wrap it up, huh?
Yep.